Alright guys, so I'm currently driving to a campsite just down the street from my house because a brand name Resin invited me to a little cookout, and ironically it just happens to be right down the street from where I live. And I literally live in the Sequoia National Forest, so this is pretty insane. But I'm excited to hang out with these guys, get to know them, and eat some good food. So yeah, let's do it.
Pippin wearing that Medea makeup and thing. I don't know.
If you guys watched my last video, you saw that I talked about all the jackets that I have in my wardrobe that I'm going to be wearing for fall and for winter. Now, today I'm going to be talking about my fall essentials, and I do believe that jackets are essential for fall, but I wanted to touch on some other pieces that I have in my wardrobe that I've just been wearing a lot recently, and things that honestly, if I could just wear every day, I probably would. So I wanted to get into a few of those things, so let's talk about some fall essentials. So when talking about fall essentials, you can't not mention sweaters, and a sweater that I've been wearing a lot recently is the Seafair Cotton Rib Crew by Buck Mason. Over the last several months, Buck Mason has become one of my favorite brands. I've been wearing them so much lately, and they make so many beautiful pieces, including this Cotton Rib Crew. Now, something that I love specifically about this sweater is that it's 100% cotton, which I feel like is a great sweater for fall because it's one of those things where it's going to keep you decently warm. This has a great weight to it, but also too, it's not going to be super itchy. It's going to be very comfortable, and it's one of those things, if it's really cold out, that you can easily layer with. And not only do I have this beautiful navy color, but I also have this amazing like sandstone cream tan like sweater too, and having the tan and the blue just makes a perfect combo for constantly rotating in and out of my outfits. So another fall essential that I feel like I've just been wearing a ton lately is boots, more specifically the Our Legacy Camion boots and these Western boots. If you can't see them, I'll show you them in another clip. If you've been following any of my social media platforms, you know that I've been loving my boots lately. I've been posting so much about them, and I actually made a whole video on where I got my Western boots. So if you want more details on that, feel free to go check out my Instagram or my TikTok. But for today, I wanted to touch on the Our Legacy Camion boots. Now, these are very expensive boots. Do not get me wrong. They are very, very expensive. And to buy a brand new pair, I don't think I could ever convince myself. However, I've been searching for many months on Grailed and on Depop for a lightly used pair, and I found these on Grailed for about half the retail price, which I felt like was more reasonable, especially with them being lightly used. I felt like they were already broken in, and also too, I feel like when you buy a brand new pair of shoes, it's really hard to convince yourself to wear them because you don't want to get them dirty or you don't want to wear them in. When these were worn in just a little bit, which I feel like gives me permission to wear these, but overall I've been wearing these a ton since I've gotten them. They're a beautiful pair of boots, and the square toe is something that is very unique to my wardrobe, as I just kind of have pointy boots right now. So having a pair of the square toed is just a great addition, and also a brown leather boot for fall I feel like is just, it just makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like in the last video I talked about a brown leather jacket just making sense for fall. I think the same thing with a brown leather pair of boots. Alright, so another essential that I've been wearing a ton lately this fall is going to be the bare knuckle Arthur straight leg jeans. Now, if you are someone who's into fashion, you've probably heard about bare knuckles within the last few months. They've been really blowing up, and they've come out with some amazing pieces, including these pair of straight leg denim. These are a pant that I would honestly wear every day if I could. They're a beautiful pair of just straight leg denim that have a great kind of fade and wash with some very interesting details on the pant as well, including some cool paint stains and great worn-in details. Now, what I believe makes a great pair of denim and it makes an essential pair of denim is something that goes with multiple pairs of shoes. What I mean by this is just the way that the pant kind of sits on shoes. Now, I have a couple pairs of pants in my wardrobe that I will only wear with specific types of shoes, whether that's loafers or boots. Now, with these pair of jeans, I feel like I can wear my boots, I can wear my loafers, even wear just a nice pair of Vans with these, and they're gonna look good. They're just a great pair of straight leg denim, and I feel like during the fall, when you are getting ready and you just need a pair of pants that you know are not going to fail time in and time out, it's got to be these jeans for me right now. Now, I know that I've already mentioned that in my previous video, I talked about my fall jackets. However, this jacket is a recent pickup, so I wanted to talk about it, and I've been wearing it a ton. It's the Marco jacket from Common Market. This jacket is a 100% wool exterior with a nice nylon lining on the inside, so it's not super itchy. It's a very comfortable jacket. But what I love about this jacket especially is that it's sleek, it looks very clean, and it has a nice minimal look to it. I feel like it's one of those jackets that I could be wearing kind of with any pair of pants and it's gonna look good. And it's one of those jackets that I feel like I could either layer with a sweater or it's something that I could wear a nice t-shirt under. I do want to mention that I'm 6 foot tall, about 160 pounds, and I bought a small for this jacket. Personally, I think that this jacket runs quite large, and it is a boxy jacket, but a nice detail on this jacket as well is that it has some buttons on the back that you can kind of make the jacket seem a little less boxy or a little bit more narrow. For a guy like me who's a little bit slimmer, I feel like it helps complement my body type. Alright guys, those are a couple of my fall essentials, things that I've just been wearing a ton lately that I wanted to share with you guys, and things that I'm going to be continuing to wear throughout the rest of the fall. But if you have a favorite piece, feel free to leave a comment and let me know. Would love to hear what you guys are enjoying from my content, which pieces you like and which pieces you dislike. But once again, thank you guys so much for your constant support, and we'll see you guys in the next video.